Vlogmas day 7, and I realized that I did not open up my third Advent day, which is, so I'm doing it every other day. So I should have opened this up yesterday, but I wasn't, well, I didn't work on my blanket yesterday and we were gone most of the day yesterday, but I just finished this little guy here this morning. I had just a little bit more left to go, and I think it took me about 10 minutes to finish this guy this morning. I know the lighting is dim. It's still pretty, it's overcast today again, I think. So the sun is just not quite coming up as fast. All right, let's see what my son picked out. Oh, I'm gonna have to wind it too, so. Oh, more green. Okay, we got another green. We are definitely going Christmassy here. I wonder if he realized that. Probably, but it's a great color. I think that this is one of the newer Homespun House ones. Oh, I'm showing you the back of the blanket. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna go wind this up. Oh, you know what? I was gonna show you. Hold on just a second. Okay, I was gonna show you some progress. I feel like it's nowhere near finished. The whole goal was to have these done by yesterday. It did not work. So I'm trying to decide, because I open up the next Advent today too. I'm going to wait for the light to come up a little bit better before I open that one up. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to just go and cast on the other ones to get them started, because what that was my plan, was to cast them on every Sunday, even if I wasn't finished. And then what I was thinking is that I would set time aside to work on the old ones, or like the week priors that aren't done. I don't know. I might also give these to my mother-in-law for Christmas. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet or not. So either way, I definitely want to get them done, but I also don't want like a backlog of full skeins of yarn that aren't cast on, because I think that that's part of the fun of the Advent sock kits, is to like cast them on every Sunday. Okay, I'm wondering, these two might be the same. I wonder if it's like spruce or something like that. I can't remember what the name of these are. Those are very, very similar, which is great. I love it. Oh, wait. Yeah, that goes in my sock bag. All right, you guys. Well, I have a conundrum. So we will see what I do. Right now, I'm just moving my little tree progress keepers up to keep track of, so like they're on the same spot of the sock, but I may have done a little bit more on either sock. But then that way I can just kind of keep it going, and then I can try it on and see. My mother-in-law wears around the same size shoe as I do, but I did these a little bit wider than, I did a 64 stitch count. Normally for myself, I like a 60. A 64 seems a little bit too big, but she, I know, would like the 64 count. So that's why I'm thinking I might give these to her. And I gotta say, so remember a few days ago when I was like, oh, I'm just not loving the pattern, right? I'm definitely liking it a lot more now. So if you have started the morning coffee socks, or were feeling the same way, maybe you started and then put it down or whatever, I would say go back to it. The morning coffee socks, I really actually love the way that this pattern is working up. I know you won't be able to see it now, but I'm really liking it now. And it's, especially now that I'm on the foot, it's a little bit less tedious for me, because you're only working the pattern over half the stitches. So yeah, I really thought that I was going to have more knitting time this last week, And I'm kind of feeling like maybe even this next week, I may not even have a whole lot either. Probably the same as last week. I want to get, so we got word that my niece is going to be spending, it makes me so happy, you guys. My niece is going to be spending 3 days with us. So she's coming on Christmas like afternoon, and then she'll stay through the 28th with us, which also means I think her parents will be spending that time with us as well. So that's 2 rooms that we need to get guest ready. My niece will sleep in my son's room because it's quite a bit bigger and they have a baby. So that way they can have all of baby's needs and everything. It's just a much better situation for them. And I have a feeling too that my in-laws may come and stay the night with us, at least like maybe Christmas Eve night or Christmas night, one of the two. Just as they get older, I know it's a little bit harder for them to spend the night different places, but I think that they'll want to be with the family. So we will have a full house, probably from the 25th through the 28th, which I absolutely love. It makes my mama heart so happy. But with that said, I need to get going prepping these rooms because, yeah, like it's a lot. So, but I mean, I would do it 10 times over. It doesn't matter. I love all of us being together. I'm a little sad that my daughter won't be here for Christmas, but it is what it is. Just one of my daughters won't be here for Christmas, but my other daughter will be, and my son will be here. And then my niece, who's kind of like my third daughter. So, or my first daughter, because she's older than everybody. So she was born on my graduation day from high school. So my husband and I, we are high school sweethearts. Well, I take that back. We're not high school sweethearts. I was in high school. We went to the same high school. But we didn't know each other. It was a big high school. I'm going to have to tell you guys that story. I'll save that for a little bit later today, maybe when the lighting is better and I'm looking a little bit nicer. But I'll tell you guys how we met. It's kind of a funny story, actually. We've been together for 31 years. We've been married for 28 years. I got married young. Had kids young, so I'm a young grandma too, which I absolutely love. Love. Yeah, I'll tell you guys that story in a little bit. It's time, you guys, to open up the second Sunday of Advent sock advent set from a Homespun House. I am so curious what this color is going to be. Let me show you again what this color is. This was week 1. Let's see what week 2 is. Oh, you guys, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's called Carols and Cocoa, which is like such a perfect, oh my gosh, this one is definitely for me. I'm not gifting this sock, I don't think. Yeah, that is beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. It is like this, like a cocoa brown, basically, like a hot cocoa brown with these little bits of like red, magenta-y kind of speckles in there. Should we just open this? Well, I don't want to open it up yet. I want to take a video of it and then I'll open it up for you guys. Okay, let's open it up. I also have to pick out a sock pattern and wind this up quick because of church. We're going to church here in a few minutes. It's so beautiful. Look at all those beautiful speckles, you guys. Oh, I love it. Spot on, not disappointed whatsoever in this. Okay, so we are on our way to church. My son is driving. It's my husband in the back. So I wound up that skein of yarn super quick, and that skein just screamed cables to me. I needed to do cables. So I chose the Sona sock pattern from the Crazy Sock Ladies book, and that's one that I did have picked out ahead of time. But there's like a faux cable on both sides and then like a textured panel on the inside. Super pretty. I think this yarn is good for the textured and the cables. But you start right off the bat having to pay attention to the pattern, and I don't have that kind of time this morning to start setting that up. And for church knitting, I can only do mindless knitting, so there's no way that I would be able to focus on the pattern and the sermon at the same time. So I am just bringing last Sunday Advent socks with me, which is fine because hopefully I'll make some really good progress. I can usually do about 15 rows during church, about, give or take, just depending on how much I'm taking notes and stuff like that. But yeah, so we'll make some progress on these and then start those other socks after church. It's second coffee time. Just a quick pop on here. I'm going to try to cast on these socks. I am doing the Soma socks, which is in the Sock Project book. Let me see if I can show you guys the picture without showing you the pattern. It's a book pattern, so I can't put that on here, but they're so cute. So they have like this little faux cable here on the side and then a texture in between, like there's a faux cable on both sides and then a texture in the center. So I'm saying that I'm trying to cast on because my husband and I are both a little bit behind in prepping for Bible study tonight. This is the book that we are going through with our youth. It's called The 12 Unlikely Heroes. Basically because like the Bible, except for Jesus, is just made up of, not made up, but it consists of just everyday average people, people who fall short and you would like not pick out of a lineup to use for God's work, but yet he uses us every day and we're just like those people. So it's just kind of a nice reminder to the kids that like God will use us even though we're not perfect, because except for Jesus, nobody's perfect. So tonight we are studying Esther, and it's kind of a longer chapter. So my husband is making lunch. I have my book stand here that my friend Annie got me. So I'll be putting my book in here. I'm going to take like 10 minutes, maybe max, to focus and cast on, because there is like the cabling. I say faux cable, but it looks like a cable, so we'll call it a cable. But it is it's in the cuff as well. So I can't just cast on and be done. I have to just pay attention to what I'm doing. So I am gonna do 2 at a time. I have caked up 2 50-gram skeins of yarn. I love this color so much. It is so, so beautiful. And I'm gonna use 9-inch circulars. Again, I'm hoping that I have 2 of these. I think I do, but I better check. I better make sure. I'm pretty sure I do. If not, I'm almost done with the other socks and I will just cast on the second one when I'm done with the other, with those other socks. But I think I do. All right. Wish me luck to get all this stuff done. We also make dinner, so we are making sliders and French fries tonight for the kids as well. So there's just lots going on here. I think it's maybe 1:30 or 2, and group starts at 5:30. The house is mostly cleaned up, which is nice. So it's just kind of food and prep. We got this. We got this. Charlie Rocket, do you want to be so cute? Huh? Do you want to be so cute all the time? Good evening on Vlogmas day 7. So if I'm talking quietly, I'm sorry, but the house is asleep or has just gone to bed, I guess. My son just went to bed, but my husband has been asleep for a bit. But I just wanted to pop on and show you guys some progress on all of my stuff here today. So my socks, what pattern is this? The morning coffee socks from Kayla Litton, Crazy Sock Lady. I have 10 more foot rows. I was going to say leg rows. 10 more foot rows before I start the toe. Pretty excited about that. I think that these will get done tomorrow for sure. And then I started my other sock. The one that I picked out was the Soma sock from Summer Lee. This yarn just screamed cables to me. I think I've already mentioned that today. So this one has like kind of a little faux cable on here, and I am loving this yarn, loving the color, loving the pattern that I chose. This is serious potato chip knitting, you guys. I love it. So I have one cuff done. I've not even started the second sock because I just didn't have a chance to go get my other needle. So I have the cuff done and then one leg repeat done on this. I just finished that tonight. Gosh, I love this. I love this so much. That is some serious potato chip knitting because it's a 4-row repeat. I feel like 4-row repeats are literally the best for potato chip knitting, which just means that like you think in your head you're gonna just do one more repeat, and then by the time you realize it, you've already done that repeat and you're like halfway into the second repeat. So you're like, okay, I'll just finish this one, and it just continues on and on like that. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so it just feels like this pattern is going pretty quick. I don't feel like I've had a lot of knitting time today. I had church knitting time, car knitting time, and then I did my cuff when I was preparing our youth Bible study for tonight. And the youth study was so good tonight. There was 15 total of us. That's including my husband and I. In our home, we feed them, as I mentioned earlier, and then we talked about the story of Esther. And it was just really, really good engagement conversation. We had a new kiddo join us tonight as well, and that is always fun. So it's just so good, but really not a ton of film time because of all the prep for that. And I wouldn't want to film when all the kids are here anyways. So I'm ready for bed though. I am super sleepy. I've already kind of accidentally fallen asleep while I was knitting and listening to the audiobook. The audiobook that I mentioned a couple days ago, the wild thing, the wild simple, I don't know. You guys, I'm so bad with names, colorways. I'm so bad with all of that, but it's a really great book. I'm really enjoying it. It's by K.A. Tucker. I know that. I think it's called The Simple Wild. That's what it's called. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. I can't really recommend it one way or another because I haven't finished it, but I'm really enjoying having a new audio book. So thank you so much. That was Knitting by the Creek. So thank you so much for that recommendation. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, it's bedtime, you guys. Good night. We'll see you all in the morning.